Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to tell you about the famous celebrities who have been arrested in their life. Yes, the celebrities we watch on television, musicians, actors, artists, sports stars are often the people that many kids look up to while they're growing up. Nevertheless, many of them make mistakes that sometimes get them into trouble with the law. Some of them manage to beat the rap due to their celebrity status, but some of them don't get off as lightly. We made a list of those celebrities who got caught red-handed. Check it out and see if any of your role models are on it. 10. Amanda Bynes. The 2000s teen movie star Amanda Bynes went off the rails in 2010s. After getting pulled over for allegedly talking on the phone while driving and fleeing the scene before getting her ticket in March 2012, Bynes tried to pass a police car in her BMW and sideswiped the car. She got arrested for DUI and spent the night in jail. She was released in the morning and her bail was set for $5,000. Unfortunately, that was only the beginning of her legal troubles. 9. WAYLETT. The young English actor who gained recognition for his role of Vincent Crabbe in the Harry Potter series seemed to have wanted to be the pride of Slytherin House in real life as well. During the London riots in 2012, WAYLETT was found in possession of a Molotov cocktail and pot. He received a 12-month sentence for handling stolen goods and a 2-year term for violent disorder. 8. Bruno Mars behind bars. Bruno Mars is one of the most captivating artists in the world, and when he's not captivating fans with his lyrical tenor voice, he charms with his classic jazzy dance moves. In 2010, the Locked Out of Heaven star almost found himself locked up on felony drug possession charges. All celebrities love to party hard, and when in Las Vegas, the famous Sin City, rich people are known for partying hard. In 2010, Bruno Mars' fun had to be cut short when over 2.5 grams of cocaine were found in his bathroom at the Hard Rock Hotel Casino. With the evidence stacked up against him, Bruno Mars went along and pleaded guilty to drug possession charges, leading to an early conviction. The Grenade singer was slapped with a $2,000 fine and 200 hours of mandatory community service that he promptly completed. In 2012, the felony charges were dropped by the court, ending Mars' woes. In later interviews, Bruno Mars remarked that the incident showed him that fame could be taken away at any time. In some light, the event taught him a valuable lesson, and since then, his career has been going up and up. Perhaps when bad things happen, it's the universe telling us to change our ways. 7. Felicity Huffman. Felicity Huffman is no stranger to the spotlight, and as an actress, she has been the recipient of dozens of nominations and awards. Huffman's work on Desperate Housewives, American Crime, and Sports Night made her a notable figure, but no role could have prepared her for a criminal record. In 2019, Felicity Huffman was charged with an exam cheating scandal, mail fraud, and conspiracy to commit mail fraud. Felicity Huffman is a loving mom, and in 2019, she got in trouble for paying $15,000 to a proctor so that her daughter's incorrect SAT questions could get a pass. In the case now known as America's largest college admissions cheating case, Huffman was found guilty of paying for her child to go to college. In the much-publicized case, Huffman ended up spending 14 days in prison, in addition to 250 hours of community service and a $30,000 fine. 6. Larry King. Larry King was as famous as celebrity journalists come, and while he was a respected figure in his prime years, his past was pretty interesting too. In 1971, when he was 38 years old, Larry King was arrested and charged with grand larceny. In the scandal that unfolded in media circles, King was accused of stealing money from a friend and business partner, Louis Wolfson. The case was dropped a year later, but the controversy it raised made it impossible for King to secure work in media for some time. King would regain his foothold 4 years later when he became a host for South Florida radio as the host of the Sports La King talk show. Larry King, who's better known for his long-running show on CNN, Larry King Live, is proof that bad stories can happen to anyone. 5. Paul McCartney. Even though he was one of the biggest pop stars at the time, it seems that Paul McCartney wasn't a big enough star to avoid being put in jail by the Japanese authorities. In 1980, McCartney was arrested at Tokyo's Narita International Airport for attempting to bring half a pound of marijuana into the country. He was released after 9 days, which was, according to the Japanese police, enough time for him to learn his lesson. 4. Matthew McConaughey. Matthew McConaughey is a true charmer on screen, and for those that love him, he could play any character and win an award for it. In Guy Ritchie's 2019 film, The Gentleman, McConaughey plays a rich marijuana kingpin, and his stellar performance reminds us of an incident from his real life many decades ago. In 1999, McConaughey was arrested and charged with possession of marijuana and drug paraphernalia. On that fateful night, neighbors launched a noise complaint, and after the police arrived, they searched McConaughey's Texas residence. The routine police call soon turned dramatic after they discovered that McConaughey was not just playing the bongos loudly and dancing. They also found that the actor had drugs on the residence. On top of all that, McConaughey also allegedly ignored requests to put on his pants and even shoved the officer as he resisted arrest. As expected, McConaughey was booked, and after spending 9 hours in jail, he got out on a $1,000 bond. Luckily, the drug charges were later dropped as the beach bum actor pleaded guilty to the noise complaint. In the end, McConaughey paid a $50 fine for the noise offense. 3. Smith. Will Smith is a jack of all trades, and as an actor, rapper, and film producer, he's easily one of the most beloved people on the planet. But while he's charming on TV, Will Smith has a dark past since when he was younger. He was arrested for criminal conspiracy and aggravated assault. In 1989, the star found himself on the wrong side of the law after he was involved in an assault. That fateful day, the Men in Black star had just won a Grammy Award, and after getting into an argument with a record promoter, things went south very fast. The victim was injured so much that he almost lost his eyesight. Smith, who was just 20 years old at the time, was accused of criminal conspiracy since he allegedly asked his bodyguard to beat up the producer. Lucky for Smith, the charges were dropped soon after, saving him from serving a stint in prison. We all have regrets, and the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air can look back at the incident as a skeleton in his closet. Well, with all he has achieved today, he can only blame the record on the innocence of youth. 2. Oscar Pistorius. After he became one of the world's most renowned athletes when he sprinted in the 2012 Summer Olympics in London as a double amputee, Oscar Pistorius caught our attention once again a year later when he was arrested for shooting and killing his girlfriend, Reva Steenkamp. He was first sentenced to 5 years, but his conviction was overturned and increased to 13 years and 5 months. 1. Bill Gates. As far as rich celebrities go, Bill Gates is described as one of the humblest famous people ever, and even with his enormous wealth, he's extraordinarily meek. Still, behind the geeky exterior is an ordinary man who was a rebel who loved fast cars in his younger days. In 1975, Gates was arrested for speeding, driving without a license, and ignoring stop signs in the arrest, which was the first of 3 by the Albuquerque Police Department. The ever-jolly Microsoft founder found himself taking a mug shot. True to his brand, Gates is seen smiling in the now-famous mugshot. In 1979 and 1989, Gates was again picked up for speeding and drunk driving, charges that were later reduced. The best news is that in all incidents, Bill Gates was not involved in any accidents, and no one, including him, was hurt. Since the 70s and 80s, Gates has dedicated himself to philanthropy, and his work with the Melinda Gates Foundation speaks for itself. When you think about it, no hero is really a saint. That's all for today. So don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel to stay updated on the latest and greatest in technology. Share this video with your friends and leave a comment with your thoughts on the topic. We're constantly uploading new videos, so make sure to check back often for updates. See you in next video.